Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I have recently finished. Today I got a surprising little shock when I went on Twitter. I was just scrolling by and I come across HungryBox tweeting about Smash Ultimate Mount Rushmore, and I'm like, oh cool, yeah, I remember talking about this. That's a fun conversation to be talking about. And I look at the picture that he's got posted there, and sure enough, it's my thumbnail from my video talking about my Smash Ultimate Mount Rushmore. I've got Leo and Tweak and Aquila and Spargo on there. And I'm like, wow, that's my thumbnail there. And sure enough, he says, thumbnail from YouTube Retro Reviews. Unfortunately, despite this being very, very cool, that HungryBox would have even seen my video in the first place. So that one got I think 49 views when I looked at it. So very low key video, even on my channel. But then to post about it and talk about my thumbnail there was just kind of fun. That was really cool. Unfortunately, he incorrectly linked the wrong Retro Reviews account on Twitter. I corrected him in the comments saying, hey, this is actually my Twitter. I didn't have the Retro Reviews exact handle on Twitter. I wasn't able to get that. And so he accidentally linked the wrong person and didn't link my video in the post or in the comments or anything like that. So it got something like 300,000 impressions when I first looked at it. It's probably much more at this point. And unfortunately, none of that traffic translated into any traffic for me. That would have been really cool. Now my channel's just going to do what my channel does. I'm going to sit in front of the camera here. I'm going to talk about stuff. Sometimes I will show you gameplay stuff. Sometimes I'll talk about my thoughts on games and do lists and whatnot. But it's just going to grow at the rate it's going to grow. I was excited about the potential of maybe seeing that jump up a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal either. I do wish it would have been different, but it was really fun because I have a ton of respect for HBox. I think he's fantastic. I think I said in my Melee Mount Rushmore video that he's my favorite Melee player of all time. I still feel that way to this day. I really like how he plays Puff. I think Puff is a really interesting character in Melee specifically, and I'm always cheering for him whenever I watch Melee tournaments. Typically when he goes out, I stop watching the tournament. That's usually how it goes. Unless someone like Amsa or J-Mux going crazy, then I kind of like to stick around. But it was fun to just be scrolling Twitter and see my thumbnail, my work on a huge YouTuber and Twitter users profile there, talking about that and seeing them talk about the discussion that I talked about. So that's very, very cool. And I just wanted to talk about that for just a little bit because, yeah, who knows? Maybe something like that will happen again in the future. Maybe he'll get a hold of one of my my Smash Saturday videos that I've been talking about everything wrong with these characters. Maybe something like that will happen, get a lot of impressions, and people will get funneled to my channel. But until that time, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing here. And to all of you that watch my videos, I really appreciate you. I really do. It's a lot of fun to be making videos and putting them on YouTube and see over 860 people care enough to subscribe to my channel. So if you're one of those people, you're awesome, and I really appreciate it. I love seeing the watch time be consistently high. It keeps going up. I have seen very steady growth on this channel. I haven't really talked about it much, but I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and if you hit 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time within a calendar year, you can monetize your channel, and that's kind of been my goal for a while. I know it's not gonna do anything but peanuts. I'm not gonna be making hardly any money at all when I get to that point, but it's been a goal of mine. Start small and then hopefully see an upward trajectory of movement. You guys have just not been letting me down at all. You guys have been watching my videos, all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate you. I love just organically growing, seeing all these things happen and seeing that people just care about listening to me talk about stuff. I've been playing video games my entire life. I love them. I think they're really fun. I like talking about them. I love just giving my thoughts on things. So again, thank you for being around, for sticking around. This turned into a little bit more of a sappy video that I wasn't intending to do, but I just wanted to say thank you. It's been really cool to think about how I almost got 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and all I do is just sit here and talk about video games, and that's pretty darn cool. So again, thank you so very much. I'll be doing some more videos this week. I'll probably talk about it tomorrow in a dedicated video. Maybe I won't. I did end up getting a Switch 2 pre-order. I had the pandemonium, the chaos last night, It was awful for a solid 15 minutes, which I don't think was very long compared to other people. But for 15 minutes, I'm going bouncing back and forth between Walmart, Target, Best Buy, just hoping I can get one. Target sucks. I remember when I pre-ordered my Switch initially, my original Switch, I got a pre-order through Target and they canceled my order at one point for some like error or something, and I was not able to get it back. And that was devastating. I had to go through the craziest hoops to get a pre-order before launch date to be able to actually get one. And Target did disappoint again this time, saying I could pre-order one at one point, got it in my cart, got all the way through checkout, and then there was an error and I wasn't able to get it. But fortunately, I was able to secure one. So I do have one coming on June 5th. I'm very, very excited. It is a lot of money. I don't think I'll be playing a whole lot of next-gen games on it right away, but I am excited to play stuff like Metroid Prime 4 on there, to play DK Bonanza especially. That's my big marquee title right now that I'm most excited about. So I'll be talking about the Switch 2 and kind of my hopes and dreams for that as soon as I get another chance. But again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the heck out of you. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you on the next one.